Hey guys, so today I want to show you my different ways of holding chicken liver or keeping chicken liver on a hook. Alright, so basically as you can see, chicken liver is pretty soft. If you've ever fished with chicken liver, it falls apart pretty easily. So I'm going to show you a few ways that I keep chicken liver on the hook. Alright, so here's version number one. Version number one is a rubber band. You might think, a rubber band, why a rubber band? Well, it's easy to work with, it's cheap. You can buy it at the store and have several of them. So basically what you do is you just hook it in the hook and get your rubber band. Give it a good little couple swipes or wraps. It might look a little soft, but it actually keeps it on there pretty well. So as you can see, that won't fall off. Alright guys, so the second way that I keep chicken liver on the hook is going to be with a 2-hook rig. Alright, as you can see here, it's 2 hooks nailed together. Hopefully you can see that well. There we go, it's just 2 hooks nailed together. So having the 2 hooks just makes it a little easier, puts a little less pressure on the chicken liver. So you just give it a couple swipes and then you get the second hook and you just rehook it. I personally don't use this one very often, just for the fact that if I do get snagged up, I don't want to lose 2 hooks. I'd rather just lose 1. So as you can see there, that's basically the way you do a double hook rig. Alright guys, so this is the third way of chicken liver on a hook, or to keep chicken liver on a hook, is go to Walmart, get yourself some of these pantyhose or socks or whatever they're called. They're in the women's section. And they're about 50 cents or 25 cents for a pack of 2. And it's a pretty good size. You can actually make quite a few chicken liver bags out of this. So what you want to do is you want to cut yourself, I would say about a good 4-inch or so piece of pantyhose. Okay, so you're going to have a pocket about this big, as you can see here. Alright, so when you open it up, it's basically a little pocket on the bottom. Okay, but let me just show you the other version real quick. Alright, so say you already cut it. So you're going to have basically a wide open sock. What you do is you get the very end, you make a small knot. Just a little overhand knot will work fine. Okay, and then you trim it. Just get a little trim. There you go. And you cut it about 4 inches or so. And then what you're going to do is you're going to flip it so the knot is in the inside. And there you go. You'll have your little pocket so you can put your chicken liver. Okay, but let me just grab this other piece since it's already made for me. What you do is you just grab your chicken liver. You tie it, pull it as taut as possible. Give it a couple rotations. And then you just basically do another knot on the top. Okay. Then you cut the excess off. So what it's going to look like, it's going to be just a little pouch. If I'm going to go fishing and I'm going to go with this kind of rig, what I tend to do is I'll tend to make quite a few of them, at least 15 to 20. Just so that way I don't have to be messing around with the pantyhose that in my fishing hole. Alright, so then you get your hook And with your hook, just basically pull towards the knot. Give it a couple good turns so it's pretty tight on there. And then you go right through it again. There you go. I like to expose as much as the hook as possible, since catfish don't really care about line or hook. And there you go. Alright guys, so this is my fourth way of keeping chicken liver on a hook. So what I do is I grab me a piece. I hook it on. Put it as much as possible. Then I use sewing thread. So what I do is I wrap it around a few times on the top. And then I start wrapping the chicken liver around the hook itself. Okay, let me show you here. There we go. And then it's as easy as just pulling on it and it pops. And the chicken liver will be on there pretty good. Obviously you can put a lot more chicken liver. I just don't want to waste, I just don't want to waste all my chicken liver. There we go. And that's what it'll look like. And it won't come off. It'll stay on there pretty well. Alright. Alright guys. My last and final way, and my favorite, is using elastic thread. You can find this stuff at Walmart for about 90 cents or so, 95 cents, not even $1. And it comes in a 30-yard spool. Okay, what I like about it, and I'll show you right now, is you grab your piece of liver, hook it on, get as much as possible as you want. This stuff, almost like the thread, there we go, almost like the thread, is you give it a couple wraps on the top, and then it's an easy pop to it. And there you go. Alright guys, so here are my 5 ways of holding chicken liver. One, which is my favorite, is going to be the elastic thread. This is the one I like to use. This is the one that 95% of the time, if I use chicken liver, I'm going to use. You can buy this at Walmart for less than $1. Then we have regular thread. You can go buy this pack of, I don't know, 10, 11, 12 different kind of pieces of thread for $1 as well. Pantyhose, which is my third favorite. That you can buy at the store at Walmart for, I think they sell 2 pieces for 75 cents or $1 or even 50 cents. Fourth is going to be the double hook rig. I don't like to use that one as much, just for the reason that if I do get snagged, I'm going to lose 2 hooks. And then last and finally, rubber bands. Obviously you want to use a little bit thinner rubber band, helps out a little bit more. I just don't always have rubber bands on hand. I usually have the elastic thread on hand, but these are the 5 different ways that I put chicken liver on a hook. If you have any questions, let me know.